Good morning, guys. We're at Target, and our first stop was Starbucks. And the babies have a little treat. And they're eating some whipped cream. With our is that good? So I'm gonna check to see if they have a few things here. And it was the closest Starbucks, and I wanted one, so that's what we're doing. I want to see if they have slippers on clearance, because my feet are cold, and if they have like a head ear muffy thing. She wants. Here. Go ahead. Nom, nom. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Dada. She woke up so happy today. It's cute.
Sissy is enjoying a chocolate donut, and she's got it everywhere, all over her face, all over her sweater, and she's a happy girl. Huh, Sissy? Is that a good donut? Yeah. Is yours num num too? Is yours num num? Bubby's eating beef jerky. That's tasty. Say, give me that meat, man. Good stuff, Bubby. Good stuff, Sissy.
I swear, a few errands always take so long. All we want to do is go to Target, get a Starbucks, get a few things, go to the grocery store, get a few things, went to Toys R Us, we had to drive to Harrystown, got a potty, but they were super busy, so that took like 25 minutes instead of 5, and then we just went to the meat market to get meat, and we were here for quite a while. It's already after 12, so we got to zoom home, so hopefully the babies don't fall asleep before we get home, because we have to change their diapers and then put them down for a nappy. But we just got them some milk and filled up their sippy cups. Got Mickey on. We are headed out. Just got the babes down for naps, and I have to say I'm super freaking irritated, kind of peeved right now, because it's 1:20 on a Saturday and Jeff is going to work, and without saying too much, his job, he's a district manager, and it's salaried, so you don't get paid any extra. It's like all the time, emails, calls, payroll on the weekends, etc. I get that's his job, I get that's what supports us, but I feel like there's just a line that you don't always have to like jump. You know what I mean? I feel like there's times you have people that work for you. I feel like I don't want to get into it. Anyways, that's the situation. He's gone, so now we've just got back, and I have a nice mess to clean up, and I thought he was going to help me do some stuff around the house, but obviously not. I don't know how long he's going to be gone, but just to drive there and back is like 40 minutes each way. And we moved out here across country, as most of you know, from Washington to here, Pennsylvania, and I don't know anyone. We don't have friends or family out here. I mean, I've made a couple of friends, so to speak, that, I mean, I talk to them, and, but it's not like the daily. We're not like best pals or anything. I can't be like, hey, and vent to them, or chat it up, or I don't know what to say. We've recently, you know, it's a new friendship. So anyways, I guess that's my point. So anyways, there's no friends or family out here, so, and me and the babes have been in the house all day, every day, the whole week. So we actually got out, went and did some errands, but half of the errands, or some of them, I just went in by myself while he waited in the car. And again, going out doing those things, he was constantly on his work phone. And again, I get it, it's his job. It's just frustrating and really hard when, you know, you're the wife, and there's lots of days that I don't talk to people. I mean, even texting, like, I don't have many friends. I don't have friends that I talk with on the daily. It's hard. So I was trying to tell him last night that it's really hard, and moving out here and being alone, and that he really is, him and the babies are everything. And yes, I love being with the babies. I wouldn't change that. I love being a mom. That's awesome. It's just, as an adult and a woman, you need adult conversation, you need socialization. I used to be very social, so this is really weird and different and hard for me to adjust to. And so then here it is, a Saturday. It's already a payroll weekend, which means tomorrow he's going to be spending half his day doing payroll. So today already he was on the phone, on and off, and now he's leaving to go work because the people that are working there aren't competent enough to do it. And I won't go into detail what it is, but it's so silly that he's going in for what it is he's going in for. And it's like, it's because of a certain, anyways, I won't go into detail because that's his business, but it's just frustrating. I just feel super frustrated, and I just hate how it is, and it just sucks. So, and then of course it adds to that we're fighting, so it doesn't matter that he would be here or not, because I'm irritated that work takes precedent all the time, and he's irritated and frustrated, and I get it sucks for him, I get that it sucks that he works so much, but again, I feel like I used to work. Before I had the babes, I was in management. I worked. I understand how it is. And I also, being out of it now, realize that when you're in it, yeah, you're in it, and it's like the end of the world if a shipment is late, or this happens, or that happens, and you think you have to jump on it, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, but you don't. And that in the grand scheme of life, it doesn't matter. Work pays the bills. It's not your life, even though it is a big part of your life. You know what I mean? Like, once he doesn't work for this company, or once I stopped working for the different companies that I worked for, they moved on. They replaced me. Business continued. I didn't impact that business. I didn't make a change. I didn't do anything. I was a workhorse. That's what I did. And same thing with this, and same with his last company, and so on. It's like, it's not the end of the world, and if you constantly aren't here, I feel like it makes him not be here in the present. I feel like because he's constantly thinking work, emailing work, texting work, taking phone calls, he's never truly home. He's never here. He never listens. He can't remember anything that I say to him, even if it was 5 minutes ago. And I get, like, I forget things, and I get the normalcy of that, but being present is the huge thing. So it's just frustrating. I just feel super frustrated and sad and bummed, because here again I am at the house, and I need to obviously get over it, because if I don't get over it, then when he gets home, we'll just keep fighting and not talking, and then it's just a double-edged sword, because then he's home, but we're not getting along. But I feel like I'm constantly having to give and get over and deal with it, and it is what it is. And so I just, he doesn't understand why I get mad. I don't understand why he can't, like, not answer that text that second, or even just take like 2 hours or 4 hours out of the day to just be with us. Just think about us. Don't look at your work phone. Don't answer a text. Don't look at your phone. Just put it away. Like, as much as I love technology, obviously I do YouTube, I have cameras, I have phones, social media, I love it to an extent, because I feel like it sucks sometimes in this situation. So there you go, that's my rant. I'm going to put this crap away and clean the house and try to get in a better mood and get over it, so that we can salvage somewhat of this weekend, if you want to even call it that. He rented movies. We were supposed to, like, hang out and watch movies while the babies were napping. I was gonna run out and go to Walmart shopping and get medicine while the babies were napping, which obviously I can't leave. So it just changes our plans, all for what? And ironically, this has happened before, where he's ran all the way out there to do something, and it's not as big of a deal as the person who called him says it was, and he is home, you know, but it's the time out there, the gas, and the interruption of the day, and that's what the day has been about now, and us fighting. And when I say fight, it's not like we yell at each other or anything. It's just, honestly, we don't talk, or I just get mad and don't say things, because I don't want to say things that I regret. And when I get mad, you know, anyone, I say a lot of stuff in my head, so it's just, or if I'm sad, I turn that into being mad. So it all turns back to being mad. Anywho, so yeah, gonna clean. Just got everything put away. I love having a nice full fridge and freezer. It's just so lovely to have food, and we got a lot at the meat market. At least 2 weeks worth of dinners and lunches. We love their meat so much that we went ahead and wanted to try out their deli meats that they cut fresh there. Everything is so fresh, good quality, and really good prices. So we got some roast beef, some Havarti cheese, some turkey, some salami. So that's what I'm going to have, is some salami and cheese for lunch here, because I'm starving. And I basically got everything that we need grocery-wise. I want to go to Walmart to get a few things that are just cheaper there than the normal grocery store. And then we are all set to go for a couple of weeks. I kind of let it run really low just because we were in the house all week, so I wasn't out and about where I could just pick stuff up. So I ran us down really low where we were running out of, not things to eat, but just like having real meals. Instead, Jeff and I would just heat up a burrito or eat some ramen or something like that, you know. So some real meals. I like cooking and having whole, hearty, healthy meals. And I'm going to start doing smoothies. Again, before we moved here, I was doing them all the time for us, and we loved them, and I think it'll be a great thing for the babies, especially since they've been kind of picky about eating and really into baby pouches still. Sometimes they'd rather have that over food, so I thought we could get some vegetables in them. You can't taste spinach at all, so I got a bag of spinach, and I just put some bananas in the freezer, so instead of doing ice in it, I like having the frozen fruit instead, and it's not as loud when you're blending it, not as hard on the blender. I don't have anything fancy. I mean, it's a nice one. My mom gave it to me. It's a KitchenAid blender, but I don't have like the Ninja or any of those like fancy smoothie makers, but it makes smoothies just fine. So I want to get some vanilla yogurt and some almond milk and some more different fruits for the smoothies, and then I already have chia seeds, so there we go there. And then as far as I told you guys yesterday, my friend brought over these doTERRA oils, and she gave me a blend of peppermint, lavender, and frankincense, or she gave me those 3 oils, and you use them, blend them together for helping with headaches. And I will say, Jeff thinks it's like placebo, it's in your head, but I will say I have not taken Tylenol since yesterday morning at like 7 o'clock. Yeah, that's huge. I've been taking, like I said, anywhere from 4 to 8 to 12 Tylenol a day, and have had like raging headaches. I have a mild one now, but it is 220 and I haven't really eaten much, so that's probably part of it. So I'm gonna eat, and I just put some on my, you put it on your temples, your forehead, and the back of your neck, and you do like a couple drops of each, and then you can repeat it once it wears off and do it again. And so that's what I've been doing when I feel like I have like a mild headache, because normally I would take Tylenol if I felt like I had a headache that was like bothersome enough, because if I didn't take anything, then it would escalate into like, I guess, more of a migraine, where it hurt so bad and I just wanted to lay down, and the kids screaming and things bother you, and you're just more highly irritable because you hurt. So I have been doing that when I feel like I have a little headache. So far, I feel like it's helping. I mean, I'm not taking Tylenol. My head isn't raging. And so I think I might do oils. As far as doTERRA goes, I don't know, because I was looking on their site, and I feel like they're really expensive oils. And I'm so happy when we went to a Giant's over in the next town by the Target, and because of, I don't know what, it's a different setup and has more of a selection there than the Giants here across the street from us. And so they actually have like a section of like the healthy section where they have organic stuff and natural stuff, and kind of reminds me of Central Market and Trader Joe's combination, and I miss both those stores really bad. And so I'm happy that I found that. I think I'm just going to start shopping there, but they have a line, or in their like natural, organic, healthy department area, they have beauty products and baby stuff, and they have oils. And when the babies were teething really bad, and I was just trying all different things to help them and comfort them and make it easier for them, I had read about lavender oil. So I had bought this lavender oil from Now Essential Oils, and I got it from Central Market. I believe it was, I want to say, around maybe $8-9, and I was surprised by that price. But on doTERRA, like 15 milliliter, like this frankincense 15 milliliter is $74, I believe, and this is 1 ounce. And all the different oils I get are different prices. I'm not sure, obviously some cost more than others. So, but the lavender 15 milliliter is like 20 some dollars. Like I said, this was like 10. So I just texted my friend to ask her what is the difference of the oils, from like what's so different about doTERRA rather than buying like these oils. So I'm gonna kind of research a little bit online about oils and different things, maybe like different blends that help with stress or like mood enhancing, just because it's been so hard living out here, the transition and being alone. And I'll admit I have down days, and I don't want to have down days, even though people do, but you know what I mean, like I just want to be upbeat and not so stressed, and I don't know, chill. I just want to chill. So I'm going to look into oils, and I think it might be something that is part of 2015 that I'll be doing and using. I have no problem with, like I said, using homeopathic remedies. If it helps, why not? I'm so excited. My feet have been freezing, so I found these deer foam slippers that are all fuzzy and furry on clearance for $9 at Target today, because I'll have socks on, even the thick ones, like Jeff's thick sport socks, and my feet are still like ice cubes. Sydney's feet are the same way. She always has freezing feet. So I'm excited. I don't know what happened. I guess when we moved, I must have gotten rid of them. I haven't bought slippers in a while. So, and then I actually, since my feet have grown from having the twins, I went from an 8 to an 8.5, so I couldn't fit in the size medium 7/8. I actually had to go to large 9/10s. But whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just excited to have slippers. So I'm gonna tear off all this stuff. I'll show you them. They are soft because they're the deer foam. They are squishy and very cozy, and they have a little sole on the bottom, so if I was to step outside, no problem. Won't get ruined. I won't be like wearing them anywhere or anything. I just, like, if I want to go take the trash out or run to the car for something, I don't have to get my shoes on. So there they are. Oops, I'm falling over. There they are, nice and cozy. I like them. Check it out. We got them a potty. So remember, I don't know, maybe it was last week. Yeah, I think last weekend. We had got the potty seat for the toilet, and I thought I liked it, but I didn't, because first off, you saw Tristan's reaction, how he cried and was scared, which is what I had thought before when we were at the store. Jeff thought we should just put the seat on. He's like, he's gonna have to go on the toilet anyway, so I went ahead and did that. But then I changed my mind because the seat moved and wiggled around, as well as the whole point is I don't expect them to go pee in the toilet at 18 months old. The whole point of having a potty seat now at this age is for them to get used to it, and the idea and the concept. We're very interested and curious, and are showing signs of being interested in it when Jeff and I go potty, so I thought we should get a potty for them to start sitting on, whether it's clothed, they're fully clothed, diapered, or naked. What's wrong, Sydney? You have one right there. Why did you put yours down and cry? Tristan, don't put food in the toy chest. Oh, you took her milk. Give Sissy a milk, please. Give Sissy one of her milks, please. Tristan, give Sissy her milk, please. There you go, Sissy. Get your milk. Get your milk, Sissy. The pink one's yours. There you go. You little stink bug. You don't need 2 milks. That'd be too much milk. Then you wouldn't want to eat dinner. Huh. You silly. So, I got this toilet to start. It's the Munchkin 3-in-1 potty seat. And I got it at Toys R Us today. And I got it for $23.99. It showed there $34.99. On Target, when I was looking, researching seats, it was $24.99. And then I was just going to have them price match that. And then I looked at ToysRUs.com, and it was $23.99. Because I use this app called Red Laser. And if you scan any barcode of an item in a store, it will tell you the items, or it will tell you other store prices of that item, both online and locally. And most places these days price match, so I'm all about that. So when I'm looking at items that are kid items or costly items, I always use that app to price match. So it's really easy. It'll take you right to the website even, so that if they want to see, it's super user friendly. I love it. And so they price matched to $23.99. So I got this one. The other toilet that I'm thinking of getting is by Boon, B-O-O-N. I love their products, and that toilet is very cool. And when I'm doing and purchasing these toilets, I'm thinking of a few things, them being versatile, multifunctional, and longevity, because having 2 kids and then hopefully another one, when I'm by myself with them and I have toddlers that have to go to the bathroom, to drag everyone in a store will be insane. And so I'm thinking if we have a toilet in the back of the van, it'll be helpful, and that's where the Boone one comes in, because it has nice side storage and flat top, closes nicely, great quality, durable. And so that's what I'm thinking and why I would do that one. And then this one I like because this pulls off and will eventually, see, it's 3 steps. It's the potty chair, then you can go to the toilet and use it as a stool, and still it is a stool for them to wash their hands. So I love that. I don't have to purchase an additional stool or 2 for them. So that's why I'm thinking of doing 2 toilets, obviously doing 2 toilets because there are 2 children. So right now 1 is fine. We'll see how this goes, and then a little bit down the road I'm going to order the Boone one. I've only found that one online, and that's on Target.com for $39.99. I'm going to keep my eye open for it to go on sale, and when it goes on sale I will order it, and if not, when the time comes that I need it, then I'll just get it. But we're going to open this bad boy up and let them kind of just mess around with it and sit on it and get the concept of it, and then I will put it in the bathroom so that anytime Jeff and I go to the bathroom, we can take one of the kids with us and we can switch off, and they can sit on the toilet while we sit on the toilet, and just start there and them getting comfortable with it. I'm excited. I think it'll be good, and I think they'll be great. And like I said, I don't expect them to be potty trained overnight or in a few days or anytime soon. When they are 2 years old, and after sometime this summer we will aggressively potty train, but right now this is just to transition and kind of get them used to the idea. But the plan is to have them potty trained during this summer. Oh no! Oh no! What happened? Oh no! Say, oh no! Oh no! Say, oh no! Say, oh no! Oh no!
Girl, I've heard you laugh for 5 minutes. Sit down there for 5 minutes, listen to her laugh. Look at you go, girl.
We got a package from, we'll tell them next. We got, I don't want them to see that. We got a package from my parents to Sydney and Tristan. You guys want to open a package from Grandma and Grandpa? What do you think they sent you? Mom didn't even tell me about this. What's in here, Tristan? Hey, what's in here? Oh my goodness. It's Pez! What did Grandma send you? More Pez! That's so cool. She got a big smile on her face. You want me to open it? You want me to open it? Let's see. You have to have Daddy open it. I'm not strong enough. Ask Dada. Hey, Dada, please open. Oh, what else is in here? There's something else in here. Oh, it's cold. What is it? Oh, necklaces. Oh my goodness. This is perfect, Mom. How did you know? Did you watch them on video or something? Did you get pretty necklaces from Grandma and Grandpa? Wow. That's a heart. That's an I love you.
Wow.
Wow. Can you tell Grandma thank you? Bubby, tell Grandma and Grandpa thank you.
Yeah, tell Grandma thank you. Go
Say
ahead.
thank you. Oh, good boy. Sissy, can you say thank you? Can you help her?
Sissy, can you say thank you?
Say thank you. You have to show her hand.
Sissy, go thank you. Thank you.
She's like those necklaces. I'm concerned about them. She doesn't want to get her eye off of them. Can you blow kisses? Blow kisses. Thank you. We love you. Can you blow kisses, Sissy?
3 of them.
She's like, I'm not letting go of this Pez, and I want my necklaces. I cannot focus on anything else. Babies are eating dinner, just home with them, and so I ran to Walmart to pick up discs. Oh goodness, that took way longer than it should have. I got the red box DVDs, and then I had to pick up some more, like, finish off our grocery shopping, I guess, things that are cheaper there. And I was zooming through, going fast, doing so good, and I get in line, which is a short line. There's a person in front of me, and she's already, like, almost at the pay part. And she had like a prepaid card or something, I don't know, it was declining it. So she's like, do you have time to go to the ATM? So the guy turns off his light at the checkout, and we sit there at a standstill, and I already, mind you, have everything all on the belt. I was about ready to put it in the car and go to a different line, but I was like, that'll probably take longer, or because I do that, and then I'll wait in line somewhere else and something else will happen. So I was like, forget it. I'm just going to try to have patience, and I will stay here. And so I did, and the light's off, whatever. Finally, she comes back a few minutes later, like 5 minutes probably, and then it takes her like another 5 minutes to freaking check out. So then I get up there, and it's a young kid, and I'm trying not to be upset, but I'm like irritated because it's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna go home and bring this all in, and then the babes have to brush their teeth and go to bed, you know, books and bed and all that stuff. So I say to him, can you not suspend your transactions? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, well, when someone does something like that, shouldn't you maybe suspend their transactions so that, I don't know, we can move on, you know, other people can get checked out? It's not our fault.